For today's lesson, today's objective, we are going to define transparent. So, transparent seems like a fancy word, so let's dig into it and figure out what it means. So, first, I want you to imagine a world with no windows. Let's start at the beginning of your day, okay? It's time to wake up. You get out of your bed. You know it's time to start the day, but there's no windows. Oh, it's awfully dark. So you leave your room and check out some of the other rooms in the house. There's no windows there either. Still pretty dark. Okay, well, I guess it's time to go to school, so you get in the car ready to go. But there's no windshield. It's pretty crazy. As mom or dad is driving you, they have to stick their head out the hole at the side of the car the whole time because they can't see through the windshield. There's no window there. Okay, finally you get to school and you're learning something and you're just so over it. School is so boring right now. And you go to stare and daze off, but you can't. There's no windows. There's nothing more exciting to look at. You are forced to just be at your desk and continue staring at your boring textbook for the lesson. So what's so special about windows and why do we love them? Because windows, they bring in light. Light can pass through windows and we can see straight through them. So in your bedroom window, you can see outside, which brings a little bit of joy. And on the car rides, you can see the beautiful scenery around you or the boring highway. But either way, better to look at that than a blank car wall. And when you're at school, you have these windows you can stare out of and dream about recess instead. So windows are transparent. So that's our main example that we see all around us, that windows are transparent, which means you can see right through them. The light is passing through the windows, and therefore you can see through to the other side. So that's what I want you to think of when you think of the word transparent. It means you can see right through it. So once again, windows are a great example of this. When you're in, when it's bad weather outside and you're stuck inside, at least you can open a window and you can see some nature. When you're out and about, you're down through shopping malls or other stores outside, right? You can see through the window, see what they're selling inside. Maybe it's toys, maybe it's candy. And then you know, okay, without even reading any signs, you don't need to. You can just say, oh, mom and dad, hey, let's go inside this store. They got something I want. And you know, during times like these, maybe windows are a way to still stay connected to our loved ones because we can see them on the other side. So windows are one example, but anything that you can see through is considered transparent. Can you think of anything that you use every day or something in your house that's transparent, which means you can see through it? Here's some things I thought of. Okay. Maybe you use glasses to read or to see. Your glasses are transparent, or maybe someone you know uses glasses, right? For me, my phone, there's a glass screen protector on it, and that is transparent, so I can still see all the apps on my phone. I'm sure many of you are using iPads right now. Maybe your iPad has a glass screen protector on it. That is transparent or see-through. You can still use all your games and apps and distance learning on your iPad. And maybe you're being a scientist at home and you have a magnifying glass to observe things. Okay, the magnifying glass is transparent. So anything made of glass what a cool material is transparent or you can see through, and all those things have really impacted our lives. Now, so far I've talked about material objects that are transparent or see-through, but there's something else that's around us all the time that is transparent. It's air. Air is completely transparent. So that's something that's all around us that light passes through, and so air is invisible or see-through or transparent, which is great news for us because we need air to breathe and it's all around us all the time. Can you imagine if air wasn't see-through? This would be our lives. We would need to rely on all our other senses to see what's around us. So in conclusion, we have discovered that transparent means that light can pass through it. So if an object or if something is transparent, it means it's see-through. You can see through to the other side. So my challenge for you, or my activity for you, is to find an object in your house that's transparent, which means you can see through. As we've talked about, objects made of glass are see-through. So can you find something in your house that's see-through? Let me know.